Hello, I am free.
I'm Keith. How y'all doing, peoples? Yeah, you need a close-up of me.
Okay. We are on Ovation of the Seas, her inaugural sailings from Los Angeles. And I don't know if I'm going to let him speak because this video
She
right
got
now.
no choice. I'm a grown man.
This video right now is about all the things we did not like about Ovation. And Keith being Keith, all I've heard is how much he likes Navigator better. And that is perfectly fine, but we're not talking about Navigator, we're talking about Ovation. So we're gonna start with what I didn't like about Ovation, and maybe, just maybe, we'll let him chime in. I can see that he's just ready to hit the buzzer, to tap in. But
I had fun though, people, because I people watch. I've seen a lot of birds. And what I mean about birds is people walking into them glass doors in the smoking section. I mean, hitting it hard too. Boom, bam, I had me dying. I was rolling. I made sure I got my 7 chuckles. But yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, this is Keith, I am free, and we are the Howards.
Look what you done started. Girl, keep working that body.
How y'all doing, people? My name's Keith.
And I'm free, and we are
The Howards.
the Howards.
Yes.
Okay, what I didn't like about Ovation. The first thing really doesn't have anything to do with the ship itself. It was cold. This whole cruise. I was on from May 31st to June 11th. It is, what's after midnight now? So it's June 11th right now. And when I say it didn't heat up until we went to Cabo, I mean it didn't heat up until we went to Cabo. So we had 1.5 good days of sun. Outside of that, we didn't. Yes, I could still go to my favorite place, the jacuzzi, but there was nothing about what it looked like and felt like outside that just said, ooh, I want to just strip down, jump on, throw on my swimsuit and get in the water. I do like that they have the pool deck enclosed. I do like that they have the solarium enclosed. I don't like that they had the TV on the outside deck that was not enclosed, because they had some really good movies that I really just wanted to see, but I couldn't because it was too cold. And then the jacuzzis outside, the temperature just wasn't warm enough. I did ask the guy to turn the temperature up, which he did, but he didn't turn it up like in all the different places. So like one jacuzzi outdoors was hot, but it wasn't the one that you could watch. You could sit in the jacuzzi and just watch the movies on. That one was still cooler. So that just, I didn't like that. In the smoking section, how was the volume? I'll let him answer this one.
It was too loud. We had to scream and talk to each other.
You want to tell them how you feel about this noise from the TV?
You know what? That TV needs to be cut off. We should go cut off the cords of all the speakers facing the smoking area. It really needs to just be quieter. The announcements for the important stuff about the ship is actually quieter than this. Can you even hear me?
The way the setup is ridiculous. You can't even hear yourself talk.
Yeah, like the speakers are right behind it. Now the smoking section was nice though, right? You like the smoking section, like the seating area and stuff?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I'll have fun over there. Met a few people. Had a whole bunch of laughs.
Yeah, they had a good time in
Yeah.
the smoking section. A good time.
You know.
So you want to go over there and just puff and leave me all early. Leave his little good old life all early.
People, let me explain something to you. Let me turn my phone off. I was playing my game. Okay. I don't really do the shows. I like Crazy Quest. I like
Quest
watching.
was good.
It's my turn.
Okay.
I like watching the comedian, but I didn't get a chance to. I'll be in the casino or the smoking section. I don't get in the water. Too many people be doing their business in the water, and I'm not. But I am going to go to the pool supply store when I get home and buy those little tablets. So when anybody pee in the pool, it's gonna show up. It's gonna be blue, a little nasty. Get out. I'm gonna be the lifeguard, the regulator, because that is not cool. And you know, people, y'all get drunk on these cruises, and if you're in the water, you don't want to get out to go use the bathroom, so you tinkle in the pool. That's why I don't get it. And then one time, I stopped getting them. I got in it probably like 4 times. But what really made me just like, I'm good, this lady came from all the way down up in here and just spit them all in the pool.
We were on Celebrity Eclipse.
It don't matter what, it was a ship.
No, I was saying.
It was a ship. So I got there so fast. She like, why you get out? I said, you didn't see the lady spit in the pool?
You see what kind
I
of
left her.
Yes, he
I
really
left her.
did. I'm thinking he's just going to the jacuzzi.
No.
He tells me after the fact the lady spit in the jacuzzi.
That's her happy place, water. Pissy water, spitty water, kids, you know, and I don't blame the kids when they had a little accident, but you should never have to see a sticker floating across the water, ever. So everybody got to get out, and they clean the pool out. Look how she's looking.
Because I go in the solarium. Those of you who watch know where I be at. I'm in the solarium, or like the adult, the most kids I end up being around are them teenagers. But I like going late at night. And this is the other thing that I don't like about Ovation. The solarium closes at 10 o'clock. The pool deck closes at midnight. So the solarium closes at 10 o'clock, but then I have another jacuzzi I can go into, and I know y'all like, she just always about the jacuzzi. The jacuzzi is important. There's a whole lot of you that are interested in this right now. But the pool deck jacuzzi, which is the covered one, the indoor one, that closes at midnight, which is cool. But after hours, the 24-hour jacuzzis are outside in, because we're on the West Coast and selling from LA, the cold. So I didn't really like that.
But she got in it though, people.
I did. I got a chance. My back was bothering me, so I didn't get a chance to really enjoy this cruise the entire time, because I was in here doing my little sessions on my back. But I did get a chance to get in the jacuzzi yesterday.
And she did get a chance to keep bothering me.
I did.
Yes, we know you did.
Yes, because you're
Oh, so another thing, people, I'm picky when it comes to food. I'm real picky. Now, we was on Harmony. They were trying to get me to go to Wonderland. I'm like, oh, I ain't got time for all that, right? So they went. They had a ball. They dressed up. The people in the restaurant was dressed up. The Mad Hatter, the cat, all of them.
How would you know?
Because you told me. So when we get on this ship, Ovation, I break down and go with her. I didn't want her all in my ear. So I'll go. Nightmare, people. Nightmare. And it's a video. She said she was going to ban me.
Right there.
She said she was going to ban me again.
I almost put him out.
I've been kicked out of Denny's, McDonald's, you know. Wonderland wouldn't be nothing surprising to me. I would have kicked myself out.
But you had fun in Wonderland. It wasn't the type of fun he's supposed to have, but he had a whole bunch of fun. If you saw that video, y'all know Mr. Toro, they're bullfighters, had a whole bunch of fun in Wonderland. So at the end of the day, my money was well spent because I treated him, because he still had a good time. Whether he wants to admit it or not, he had a good time. And you ate the heck out of that cotton candy.
And that's about all I really ate. I tried the whatever, and it had it wasn't for me. The little shrimp was cool, but the deviled egg, the devil must have made that, because it was horrible. It was horrible. I could have did better. They should let me go in the back and make them. Then they had some what's the little other thing? Lobster with some what was on it?
Caviar.
People, listen. Whew. I'm not racist. I'm not. I really not. But don't too many black people eat caviar, and I'm one of them. you know. So she like, just try it. No, I'm not gonna do it. See, I couldn't even pronounce it. I didn't even remember what it was. If I can't pronounce something, I'm definitely not gonna eat it.
You pronounce it just fine.
You just told me. I forgot
No,
what it
you
was.
pronounce it just fine at the restaurant.
So
There's a video. It's in the video.
But
Did you just say caviar?
so yeah. So I scraped it off, the little lobster. She said, just try it. I'm like, I really didn't want to try it, but I tried it. I don't know why. And then she tried something, but she drank all her water. Then she wanted to try and take my water to wash whatever.
The water cups are not very big, and he did not come and refill the water. Okay, so back to things that we don't like.
Hold your horses, because I'm not finished with Wonderland. I told her, I said, we're gonna use our little theme. We're ex-food critics, and see what happens.
Nice.
But we didn't do it.
We didn't do it because you didn't even say that. This was not pre-planned. You decided in the middle of the Wonderland you didn't like experience to start giving everybody a story about how we were food critics, we retired food critics at Rudy Sea Grill on Carnival Celebration.
Yeah, and it worked though, people. It worked. They came and served us real good. Us and another couple. Oh, it worked real good. But they came because I didn't like the food. Then the rib that they gave me. No.
No what? No what? What's the problem? What's the problem?
This is like the pudding that Bill Cosby had the other day. And he said it was some salt.
Not
Man,
about to play with you.
look, man. Free, I'm telling you. If this don't taste like a rib,
Just if you don't taste that rib. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with that rib. There is nothing wrong with that rib. What's the problem with the rib? What's the problem with the rib? What's the problem with the rib?
where did you get the rib from?
The cow.
Who?
The cow.
Did he have mad cow disease or something? They should have just brought me a plate of fat. That's what all it was. I'm like, man, who orders fat?
I offered him mine.
I think they gave mine to her because she was just cool with the whole situation, and I wasn't, and I was complaining. And then, not only that, Wonderland is supposed to be a theme from Alice in Wonderland. Everybody knows this. Why the hell did they have bullfighters? The dudes were dressed up like bullfighters.
I shouldn't have let you.
They were dressed up like bullfighters. They had on like burgundy pants, black and silver jackets with a bow tie.
In this video.
So I got my napkin and tell her, she's getting
This
upset.
is why he was about to get put out.
I wasn't getting put out nowhere. They could have gave me our money back.
He's 59 years old.
I'll be 60 in December, people. They're
After
not
like
gonna
2
put me out of nowhere. Hello, thank you. But she was complaining that I was complaining, but she tried everything. She said it was good, but our taste was different.
But I will say Wonderland on Harmony was better than Wonderland on Ovation. I said that in the restaurant, in the video. You was too busy looking at bullfighters and talking about Toro to even pay attention to what I said. I said, like, the deviled egg would have been a lot better. It wasn't
Wasn't right.
it wasn't cooked
It wasn't
as
right.
hard as Harmony. So the Harmony egg itself was more firm than this egg here, for starters. Now, moving past Wonderland, Izumi does not have hibachi. They have the Izumi.
Well, I didn't go to
It
it,
doesn't
so I
really
don't
matter.
know.
You don't even like them.
I like to, yeah.
You like carnivals. You don't like the
You don't like it. I like it.
It's because you don't eat the sides.
She don't like it because they don't do fire on World Caribbean
That's
no more.
really-
I like it. I can go there every day. Or we can get a junior suite. And I can go to Coastal Kitchen.
Which, another thing we didn't like. You didn't like
yeah.
the location
The
of
location.
Coastal.
Why would you put Coastal Kitchen at the buffet at the Windjammer?
It is still a nice Coastal Kitchen.
No.
But it's not. But first off, you know what? To their credit, Coastal Kitchen is only available on Quantum class and above. So quantum class does not have like a big area. Like, okay, so Oasis and Icon class have the boardwalk and they have Central Park. So they have open areas in the center of the ship where above that they can place the Coastal Kitchen restaurant to overlook these things. They don't have that feature on Quantum. So Quantum's Coastal Kitchen is right next to Windjammer. So
It's in Windjammer.
it's not in Windjammer. It's right next to
Oh.
Windjammer.
Where they go Washi Washi.
Just before Washi Washi.
Soon as, before Washi Washi, Coastal Kitchen. You pass it, go Washi Washi, buffet. That's not now. I don't like that setup.
Didn't even go inside.
It doesn't matter. I don't like that
what
setup.
It looks like it is nice in there, but the location isn't as. It doesn't have the same type of overlook that you have while you're eating. Don't have the same type of view that you have on an Oasis or the Icon class.
I can say this, people. All week, I was forced to eat some some food because I had to eat. But today, last night, is it past midnight?
It's past.
Last night, Caribbean. Oh, what was
You said Arabian?
it? See, they had jerk.
No, Arabian.
They know what I'm talking about. Since you want to correct me, school teacher, what is it?
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
You know it's Caribbean night.
They had some oxtail stew.
Good.
That was excellent.
Ooh, you know what you
Ooh,
missed?
I did
No, don't
miss
start
nothing.
that. You know what you missed?
What?
So when you left to go to that smoking section,
Mm-hmm.
they came around with Sluggo. If we had our friends, that was Sluggo and Lady Slug, and they asked us because they were, had the little tray with the tea and crumpets. So they asked us
Tea
if
and
we-
crumpets, people.
Whatever. They asked us that we want some rum cake with ice cream, and the ice cream had like raspberry dressing or something on it.
No.
It doesn't matter. So they Sluggo went ahead and got the rum cake, and it was small, a little small
the
little
samples.
thing, right?
Yeah, okay.
It was a whole piece, but it was small. He bit into it.
Did he fall out?
Gave Tisha a piece, and they both was like, "Wow, this." Because when she first put it up to her mouth, she could smell the rum, and she was like, "Ooh." But then when she ate it, she was like, "Oh my God, this is really good." And then when we were walking out, there was this other lady, and she had taken a piece, and she put it in her mouth. She said, "Whoa." This
And
is
you know what's
good."
funny, people? She didn't even bring me none. So I shouldn't even have to hear
I
that
didn't
story.
have a piece.
That's on you.
You know why you didn't get any?
And she know I
You
like
wanna know
rum
why you
cake.
didn't get any?
Why?
Because I was too busy still brooding over the fact that you didn't go get that banana cake. Now they had some banana bread. And now he done got up. They had some banana bread that was excellent. I don't like banana nut bread because I don't like the nuts. What are you doing with that? I don't like the nuts, but this was banana bread without the nuts, and it was excellent.
People, she's talking about this right here. She's talking about this right here.
You already said I can have your piece.
And this belongs to me.
Y'all see how
Because-
moist that looks?
No,
Put it a little closer.
No.
They can see that.
I can show them. Oh my goodness.
I hope you know that's your only piece.
I don't know. She bumped her head, people. She might have a small
It
concussion.
almost tastes like the Amish bread. If you guys have ever had the Amish friendship bread, it almost tastes like that.
This? Oh my God.
It was so good that by the time we did go back in there to be greedy and get some more,
For who
there wasn't any more. I told him to get some more when we was in there because he came back with 3 measly little pieces, and I wanted to eat a piece while we were in there.
She already
So-
had some. Well, no, I take that back. Take that piece.
Why would I want to take which one? The big piece?
This one.
I don't want that piece. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this video. I was messing up my
No.
video.
Get the piece.
Which this piece?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Greedy.
I could have had more.
Mm.
It was gone.
Mm.
The whole kitchen gone. I don't even know this. Look, they didn't. No, they did.
Ooh,
Slug on
ooh.
them. See,
This
that's
is
what you
good.
get for being evil.
Mm.
But God said that's my piece, so He made sure that it didn't fall on the ground. Because He
People.
said I could have it since He messed up and didn't go get my banana bread.
Look, show me what's
But
in
I'm
your
gonna
hand.
share here.
No. You better eat your piece. Because you're not getting no more.
Okay, can we get back to the things that we did not like about Ovation of the Seas?
I don't like the whole setup. And people were talking about Ovation over Harmony.
Joseph changed.
Wait, hold on. A lot of people say they like Ovation.
Shakur liked Ovation better than Harmony.
Shakur been on 2 cruises, so you don't know the difference.
3 went on Navigator trip.
That's my favorite. But Harmony, for me, is better than Ovation.
Harmony don't even see. He don't care about the good stuff. Harmony don't have a pool in Solarium, as we
I don't
already
get-
established.
I don't
that
get
he
in the
does
water,
not care.
so it don't make a difference to me.
Did you guys see that video titled "Terrible"? No, that one right there. He got in the water last month, so don't listen to him. Every now and then he gets in the water. Every now and then he wants to be cool with his wife and come and chill with me, and he'll go get in the water with me.
She'll stay in the jacuzzi until she turned into a raisin.
That's what makes him get out. He only want to be in there for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
That's all you need.
30 minutes is good.
Let somebody else take my place.
30 minutes is good in the jacuzzi.
She be in there for 2 hours, 3 hours at sometimes. I gotta come out to casino, come to my room. She's not here. Go that back upstairs to the jacuzzi. I'm like, okay, what you gonna sleep in here?
No.
Listen, man, people. She just paused this because she said I'm being mean and evil to her.
Mm-hmm.
I love my wife, right? We just have different things in common as far as on the cruise ships. That's it. She enjoys the jacuzzi. I enjoy the smoking section, the casino, like I said, comedy show, Crazy Quest, things like that. I don't really. I've been to a few shows. I'm not gonna. I like the book.
On Odyssey.
On Odyssey.
So wait, pause. Side note, back to things that we do not like about Ovation. He does not count for this one.
I don't know why not.
Because you weren't there.
I'm on the ship right now.
You didn't go though. So Spectra's Cabaret was, you didn't even see it.
It don't matter. I wasn't gonna go see it. So how was it?
Plug ears.
No, for what?
Because why should I tell you what I'm about to tell them? You weren't interested in it, so why do you want to know how it was?
I really don't. You can share with them.
Then plug your ears. All the way. That's better.
Well, how was it though, for real?
It wasn't the book. Now, first off, had it been the book, first off, for somebody to like the book so much, you would think that the show in 270, somebody would be interested in seeing how it was. But Spectra's Cabaret just was not good. Now, they did have the show in the, the show in the theater was really good. The Beautiful Dream was really good. The singing was excellent. But another thing I didn't like, they did not have any aerial acrobatics. They didn't have any like real special effects. I mean, the show was cool, but coming from Odyssey, and I get Odyssey is ultra class, they still could have done a better job with the shows, even though The Beautiful Dream was good. They also have another show called Something Legs and Something. It's like a little burlesque show. You probably would have liked that one, but we didn't get a chance to go. So back to things we didn't like, even though I guess technically was on one of those right now. A 3-night cruise is not long enough. It just don't start. It don't start. It just is not, because there's so many things to do on this ship that you really can't get them done on the 3-night cruise. The iFly, another bad thing about Ovation is that they do not open up reservations for iFly and North Star before you get on the cruise. So Odyssey, they open up the reservations for the activities, which is iFly and North Star, around the same time they open up the reservations for the book. They don't do that on this ship or Quantum. So sometimes I was told that they'll open it up the day before, but for Ovation, they're not opening it up until you're on board. I was on a back-to-back, meaning that I was on the ship before everybody else got on. and they did not reset that internet until 11 a.m. So you can't do anything in the app as far as booking reservations before 11 a.m. Doors open at 10:30. So if you do get on board at 10:30, you have a good chance of getting those reservations, but you better book them as soon as it opens because they sell out fast, especially for the 3-night, because the free reservations for both activities is only on your port days. So you only have 2 opportunities. You have day 1 when you board and the day in Ensenada. Now, if you've been to Ensenada a million times, you ain't got no interest in Ensenada, you got a great chance of possibly getting the time during Ensenada when everybody's out there in the port. But even with that, by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's sold out. So if you get on board, you have a later boarding time, by the time you board, all the reservations are sold out for the iFly and the North Star. So I really didn't like that. Our 3-day people, they didn't get a chance to, no, hold on. The May 31st for the preview cruise. And we were nowhere near capacity. Like, this ship was empty and we still couldn't get reservations. They were sold out by the time they did the sail away party. So, and then they say you can do it in the app, but the app takes so long for it to activate for you to even be able to press reserve. Don't start. For you to even be able to press reserve to look and see what type of reservations are available. I went to the box office, stop it. Or you can go to the iFly on deck 15 or North Star on deck 15 too. But if you have to go in person, they're so far apart that trying to go from one to the other and get reservations and hope that North Star isn't sold out or hope that iFly isn't sold out, it's a lot, and you have a good chance and good possibility that you're not going to get it booked, especially for the 3-night. And that's a big concern because those are like some of the biggest features on the ship that a person will want to do.
Since they don't have an aqua theater.
No, they don't have an aqua theater.
No, they don't.
No, so they have 270.
Where the aqua theater should be.
Right. And what did you do in 270 that you seemed to like a whole lot?
I found me a comfortable spot, kicked my shoes off, and laid on this little couch. And it was comfortable, people.
So you like 270?
I like that couch. How about that? It was a comfortable couch.
Yeah, it was a comfortable couch.
I kicked my slippers off and got me 2 pillows, laid there, and was chilling. Closed the drapes. They had them open. Let me close this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean it's cool. It's a nice setup. I can't even front people. It's a nice setup. 270 is a nice setup. You know.
270 is a beautiful setup. He liked 270.
I said nice. She says beautiful. Tomato. Hey, it was nice. You know what I mean? So it's a few things I like about this ship, but it's a lot I didn't like.
What else did you not like?
What else did I not like?
Because I didn't like the fact that, again, this had nothing to do with Ovation. It was the weather. You were still thinking about it. So you keep on thinking about what else you didn't like. You're trying to nitpick right now.
No.
I didn't like that I couldn't use the outdoor seating deck for in Windjammer in the back to go eat. I would have loved. Yeah, that's what I said. It really had nothing to do with Ovation. That had everything to do with the weather. But I love that they have that feature because they don't have that feature.
We went out there one time.
Yeah, we didn't go sit and eat. But
Yes, we did. We had breakfast.
Oh, I guess we did sit down and eat.
She don't go to
That was
breakfast,
Ensenada.
so you know she don't remember stuff like that. But we went. She like, I want to go out and eat.
And you took me out there to eat.
No, you took. I followed you.
Don't start.
I did.
Why you gotta downplay being nice to your wife?
I'm not downplaying. She wanted to go, people.
He
We
only
went.
does that because of y'all.
We went back, people. I had to stop for a second. My wife, I don't know what's wrong with her. It's, menopause. I don't know what. I don't know, people. You know. It'll be 11 years, September 6th. We've been married. 11.
Mm-hmm.
So she's, I don't know, I don't know what's wrong with her. She, you know, she's going through something. I hope
He
she.
just
I didn't see this.
working through what I'm going through without messing up my hair.
Oh, don't let me pull this. I'll pull your hair. Hey, so when we was in Crazy Quest, there's another thing I didn't like.
What you didn't like about Crazy Quest? He didn't like Crazy Quest.
No, wait,
in
hold
270.
on.
Oh yeah, this ain't got
No.
nothing to do with the ship.
No, the show is cool,
Mm-hmm.
but they break it down in sections, 4 sections.
You mean teams?
Teams.
Mm-hmm.
Team 1,
Mhm.
we was on team 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert.
So you have to participate
Mm-hmm.
if you want your team to win.
Mm-hmm.
So the
You
women,
didn't take your pants off.
because they beat me to it. I would have.
He still needed more pants, and you wasn't thinking about taking your pants off.
If I would have had some shorts on, I would have probably took them off. But I had to take a belt and shoes off. But if I had some shorts, I could have just slipped them off. So they needed like a ponytail, a fake ponytail, a wig.
What he
anything.
said was a wig or a hair piece.
Or a hair piece.
Mm-hmm.
So I volunteered to take my hat off to give to my wife, right? Because we're team players.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't.
Sure wasn't.
She wasn't, people.
They wasn't getting this.
And I was going to put the hat on her. So, you know what I mean? It ain't like she never wore my hats before.
Spoiler alert. When he says a hair piece, he said even like a hair tie is good. So ladies, have your little hair tie, and you can actually use that. You ain't got to take your whole wig off.
Oh, and
I
another
didn't have no
thing.
hair tie.
And another thing.
And they wasn't getting
This is for the men and the ladies.
I like this.
If you have, listen. If you have dentures, bring them. Because they're going to want to. So be a team player. Take your teeth out and give them to them. They're going to give them back to you. You know, it's fun. It's a fun game. This lady, oh my God. Her bra was bigger than my hat. One of them. And somebody put it on their head down there. And then Brian, he got it and held it up. Who does this belong to? So the lady, that's mine. And it was like a 46 double D.
No,
But
that lady was a G.
a G.
Last night was double D. 48 double.
What the hell, women? I know your back's hurt, carrying all that weight around. I know it. So he ran across. He told her to come get your bra, but he took off running with the bra. She ran. This the first time we went. Breast was just. I'm like, oh my God. So then it's a fun game. I like going there though. I'm not gonna spoil it for everybody, but you got to go check it out. And for the regular people, I'm out of here because I'm a little tired. So, Keith, Mr. Howard, deuces, people. Now, y'all can talk to Free because she's going to talk your ear off. She will.
Yeah, I would talk his ear off. But I think ultimately those were the main things that we didn't like about Ovation. And despite Mr. Man talking about what he didn't like, there was a lot that we did like. We liked the room. You like the room?
Yeah, the room.
There's so much storage space in the room. I love the room. I love the ship itself. It's a beautiful ship. Like I said, mostly just wasn't enough time. The pizza wasn't all that good.
No.
Ooh, fish and chips. Just because he didn't like the fried lobster, he still liked fish and chips. Fish and chips is like one of the best little fish and chips in the Cplex doghouse.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a glizzy.
Yeah, those were, so if you're like looking for something to eat and you're not liking what you're getting in the main dining room and you're not liking what you're getting in the Solarium Bistro or Windjammer, check out Fish and Chips and check out the Cplex Doghouse because both of them are really, really, really good. The Xbox is free, by the way, so the kids want to do Xbox over in Cplex, it's free. The roller skating is free. The bumper cars are free. No, I saw the roller skating in Cabo and everybody was out at the port. So my footage of the roller skating only has the man that worked there roller skating because nobody else was there. But that's free. They give you helmet, knee pads, elbow pads. pretty sure they have the little training wheel thingy for the kids, but do check out the activities again because of so many activities. 3 days. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all gonna have a great time on a 3-day cruise, but y'all need to stop at the next cruise too and put down $200 deposit because you'll be back. The other thing that I did not like, the final thing, is the casino. This casino is just, it's small. I mean, it's cool because it extends to the music hall. So you walk through the casino, go into the music hall, and they still have games like right across from the bar. So that's kind of cool. But the games that they have in there, the casino will kill you. There were not nearly as many jackpots, huh, Ben, on this sailing as normal sailings.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were not nearly as many jackpots. They have 4 Dragon Links, 4 Lightning Links, 3 of the quick hits that the max bet is $1.50. The rest of the quick hits are max bet $4, but it's up and down. They do have Ultra Rush. Now that was my game. That's the game that if I lose my money, I can go over there and get my money back. But they don't have firecrackers. They don't have any of the leprechaun games. They got that one little leprechaun game where he's got the pots and it's purple on top and is like Lucky, whatever his name is, whatever. That one is there, but the other one where he be dancing with the dog, they don't have that one. They only have 2 of those Lucky Leprechaun machines. One in the front, one towards the back. They have
One Lion Link.
No, the Mayan game.
One Lion Link.
One lion. They have a Lion Link in there?
We was playing it, babe, before you came up to the room.
That's not Lion Link.
That is called Lion Link.
It's not Lion Link.
Oh my God. Keep going down there right now.
Yeah, we're on our way back down there. But if there's a Lion Link, there's only one Lion Link, like he said. Not the Lion Link, the lady. So they had the Prosperity game with the lady with the bowl of balls. They had one, and people be lined up. Just waiting on people to get. Yeah, it was not Lion Link. They had the Prosperity. So again, no Lion Link. There's 3 games. So that's a bank of 4 games where the lady with the Prosperity is. There's like 3 other Asian games that I've never seen before, but they look really cool and people were winning on them. So those machines right there, that bank of machines, people sit there and wait on them. The Power Wheel, they have those. You can win on those. You can make a little bit of money off of those, and there's a decent amount of those, but your traditional games are not there. That game, the game that has the pots, that leprechaun game, where it drops the different dollar amounts or whatever and has those bonuses. They don't have that. They don't have half the games that you normally play and go look for in the casino, in this casino. So this casino is one that'll take your money. So if you're a West Coast casino player, the best thing for you to do is to get on Ovation, sail Ovation, and again, I'm talking to casino players. Jump on Navigator for a weekend to play to get your offers. Because if Ovation is killing you in the casino, it ain't gonna change. Table people, you guys have more control. I'm not talking about y'all, but for slots, this casino is, it's coming in from Japan, so it might do a turnaround by the time you sail. But right now, this is not a good casino. And mostly it's because of the selection of games. These are not good games. If you like this video, I invite you to like, subscribe, and please comment. Even, oh Lord, on that crazy husband of mine. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you didn't like. Tell us about your experience. Are you going on Ovation of the Seas? What are you looking forward to on Ovation of the Seas? Are you trying to do iFly? The weight limit is 250 pounds. They have 6 foot and under 6 foot. It still said 250, but I guess they give a little allowance if you're 6 foot, so maybe a little bit more. I don't know. But North Star is wheelchair accessible, so they have an elevator for wheelchair and scooter and whatever other mobility, limited mobility that you need. They have no lift for the pool and the jacuzzi on the outside pool deck. No lift, I don't think, in the regular pool deck, but there is a lift for the jacuzzi in the solarium. So I think that covers most of the accessible things for the tenders. Oh, answering questions, right? Cabo, if you want to stay out overnight, you can stay out overnight. The casino does close, so it closed at 10:30 in the morning the day we arrived in Cabo, and it reopened at 2 o'clock in the afternoon the day that we left. So the ship stays in the port. That is an advantage of doing Royal Caribbean over Carnival, because Carnival does Cabo overnight, but they leave at 5:30. So you don't get the experience overnight unless you pay for a hotel and stay out overnight. Royal, the tenders run until 1 a.m. and then they restart again at, I want to say it was 6 a.m. It's either 6 or 7 a.m. But gangway up time was 12:30, so the last tender was at noon. But that's how it always is with Cabo. And then as soon as we went around that one little rock, it got cold again. So we had beautiful weather when we were in Cabo. Went around a little rock, got cold, and it's just stayed cold. Hopefully, like the last 2 times that we arrived back in LA, it's warm in LA when we get back tomorrow, but I don't know how that's gonna be. Either way, make sure when you pack a sweater, a jacket, because you just never know what this temperature is gonna be like on the water if you're sailing out of the West Coast. We had a fantastic time on Ovation. The few little things that we didn't like, those are minor. Like I said, Izumi does not have the hibachi, so you still have the sushi, and then you only had Jamie's Italian, Chops Grill, Izumi, and Wonderland. So if you're thinking about doing the unlimited dining package, Ovation might not be the ship for you unless you like all of those 4 restaurants. Like if you're just looking for the a la carte or the sushi and other options that they have at Izumi, then by all means get it. But it doesn't have Hooked, it doesn't have 150 Central Park, it doesn't have, you do still have Chef's Table, but it doesn't have a whole bunch of restaurants where I can say that the unlimited dining package would necessarily be the best value. If you get on board and you can do a reservation on night 1, then you can do a BOGO at specialty dining. So any of the specialty dining restaurants is buy one, get one free, which is the best deal out of all your pre-cruise deals. No matter how much they discount it, the BOGO on board is going to be the best one. If you're Diamond Plus, then you probably already know you get the BOGO for either night 1 or night 2, and possibly both. But that, for us, Chops only cost $74 or $76 total for 2. Wonderland was $70 total for 2. You're not going to beat that. You're never going to see it say $35, including taxes and gratuities, for any of the specialty dining restaurants. So if you're interested in specialty dining, definitely take advantage of the BOGO. That is not exclusive to Ovation. That is fleet-wide. But I just want to put that in your ear if you're looking at specialty dining, especially if you only want one restaurant, because a ship like this doesn't have that much of a variety. Do the BOGO. Night 1, when you get on board, you'll see kiosk right there, people selling specialty dining. Just tell them you're interested in the BOGO, and they'll sell you the BOGO. They also have Chops Plus 1, which is about $100. I think that one, I think it's $100 plus tax and gratuity, so maybe $120 or so. But that is per person. The BOGO is $70 out the door. Oh, well, it works if you're Diamond Plus. If you're Diamond Plus, you can do 2 different nights on, 2 different cards, 1 card, whatever. But you probably don't have the appetite to do 2 different restaurants on the same night for 2 people. So choose your best one, check it out, taste it out, and on that note, we're out. Thanks for hanging with the Howards. See you next time. And the one last thing is probably the most important thing that I did not like: the Wi-Fi. This was the most spotty and worst Wi-Fi we have ever had on a cruise line. The Wi-Fi was not good, but I mean, I was still able to get calls and texts, but you have a lot of stuff that just drops and is in and out and really slow. But that was it. Other than that, we loved Ovation. We're home, and it is 103 degrees. It's time to get back on the cruise.